morning everyone. My name is Shlok Pawar. I study in class KG2B. Today I am telling the story The Fox and the Crow. Once upon a time, a crow was sitting on the branch of a tree. She had a piece of cheese in her beak. A fox was passing by. He saw the crow with the cheese. His mouth started watering. He thought of a plan. He said to the crow, "Madam Crow, you have such a sweet voice. Can you sing a song for me?" The silly crow opened her mouth and started singing. Caw, caw, caw. The cheese fell down. The fox took the cheese and walked away happily. Moral of story is selfish people speak sweet words. So there for it. Thank you. Good morning, respected Principal, Sister Archana, Vice Principal, Sister Lissy, Headmistress, Sister Jasmine, teachers, and my dear friends. I, Arav Pandey, would like to speak a moral story before you all. My story title is An Honest Woodcutter. Once a woodcutter was cutting a tree near a bank of a river. Suddenly, a woodcutter's axe slipped from his hand and fell into the river. The woodcutter searched for his axe but could not find it. He sat on the bank unhappily. Suddenly, a water fairy came from the river and asked, "Why do you look sad? What has happened?" "My axe fallen into the river. I don't have another axe. How will I feed my family?" The water fairy said, "Don't worry. I dived back into the river and fetch your axe." The water fairy came out with a golden axe. The water fairy asked, "Is this your axe?" "No, this is not my axe," said the woodcutter truthfully. The water fairy dived again into the river and came out with a silver axe. Water fairy asked, "Is this your axe?" "No, this is not my axe," said the woodcutter. Impressed by the woodcutter's honesty, water fairy gifted golden and silver axe to the woodcutter. She gave iron axe too. Moral of the story is honesty is the best policy. Thank you. Good morning to respected principal, sister, teachers, and all my dear friends. My name is Jatra Jagdish, studying in class KG2. I am going to tell a story. The name of the story is Two Frogs. It was a hot summer day. All the lakes and ponds dried up. Two frogs were looking for a new place to live. They jumped, and they were searching for a new place to live. Suddenly, they saw a well. It had lot of water in the well. The first frog said, "Hey, look, there is lot of water in the well. Let's jump inside and we can live happily ever after." The second frog thought for a while. Then he said, "Oh no, I'm not going to jump into the well. What if the water dries up here too? Then we will never be able to get out of this well." So, what is the moral of the story? The moral of the story is look before you leap. Think of all the situations before making a decision. Thank you. Good morning, my dear teachers and my friends. My name is Vara Patel. I study in class KG2A. Today I am going to tell you a beautiful story. The title of my story is The Ugly Tree, written by Matt Berry. Once upon a time, in a large forest, there grew many different trees, such as mango, teak, oak, banyan, neem, etc. Among them, there was one tree which had a crooked trunk. It looked very ugly compared to the other trees. The other trees used to tease him. "Oh, you are an ugly tree. Oh, no, you are such an ugly tree. Ha ha ha." The poor tree was very sad and he always thought, "Oh God, why did you make me so ugly? I am not beautiful like other trees." One day, a woodcutter came to the forest, an ugly crooked tree, and said, "This crooked tree is no use to me. I will cut down the other straight trees." He cut down the other straight tree, except the crooked tree. And seeing this, crooked tree said, "Thank God, my ugliness saved my life. We should never blame God for our troubles." Moral of the story, never blame God. There is a reason behind his deeds. Thank you. Have a glorious day. Good morning, everyone. My name is Aradhya Pandey, KG1C, Mount Carmel School, Thirsty Crow. One hot day, a crow was very thirsty. He looked for water here and there but could not find it. After a long time, he saw a pot, but there was very little water in it. He thought of a plan. He some pebbles one by one and dropped them into the pot. The water came up. The crow drank the water and flew away happily. He was a clever crow. The moral of the story is, where there is a will, there is a way. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. My name is Selina John. Today I am going to recite the Holy the Golden Touch. There was a king who did good for his people. He was blessed with the wish by God, whatever he touched, it turned to gold. He started touching all things and turned to gold. He was hungry. As he touched the food turned to gold. Cake realized this is not a blessing. Moral of the story, greed will lead to downfall. Hello everybody, this is Isani Pachapati, KG1A, Mount Carmel School. My story is a greedy dog. One day, a dog was passing by a river. He had a bone in his mouth. He looked into the water and saw his own reflection in it. He thought that it was another dog with a bone. He wanted that bone too. Suddenly, he started barking, "Bo bo, bo bo," and the bone fell into the water. Therefore, he lost his boat and became sad. Moral of the story is never be greedy. Thank you and have a nice day ahead. Good morning everyone. My name is Jessica Banke, class KG1C. Class teacher name is Smita Madam. The thirsty crow story. The thirsty crow one hot day a crow was very thirsty. He looked for water here and there but could not find it. After a long time he saw a pot but there was very little water in it. The crow could not reach the water. He thought of a plan. He picked some pebbles one by one. The drop went to the pot. The water came to the drink the water and she was happily. Thank you.